Blackjack, or Tom Ketchum, was a hard-working cowboy who later turned to a life of crime. On August 16, 1899, Tom Ketchum, supposedly knowing nothing of the July 11th holdup, which ended in the death of his brother Sam, single-handedly attempted to rob the same train at the same place and time, and in the same way that Sam and others had robbed it just a few weeks earlier. The train conductor, Frank Harrington, saw Tom approaching the moving train. He recognized him, grabbed a shotgun, and shot Tom in the arm, knocking him off his horse. The train continued, and the next day a posse came out and found Tom beside the tracks, badly wounded. He was transported to medical facilities at Trinidad, Colorado, and his right arm had to be amputated. He was nursed back to health and then sent to Clayton, New Mexico Territory for trial. At the trial, Ketchum was convicted and sentenced to death. He was the only person ever hanged in Union County, New Mexico Territory. He was also the only person who suffered capital punishment for the offense of felonious assault upon a railway train in New Mexico Territory. Ketchum was executed by hanging in Clayton. Nobody in Clayton had any experience in conducting hangings. The rope was too long, and since Ketchum had gained a significant amount of weight during his time in jail, he was decapitated when he dropped through the trapdoor. His last words were reported by the San Francisco Chronicle as, "Goodbye. Please dig my grave very deep. All right, hurry up." A popular postcard was made showing the body. Afterwards, his head was sewn back onto the body for viewing, and he was interred at the Clayton Cemetery. An account by Sheriff S. Garcia of the day Blackjack Ketchum was hanged for train robbery and murder. He walked firmly up the steps, saying as he went up, "Dig my grave deep, boys." Stepping upon the trapdoor, he asked for the black cap, and it was placed over his head, but it had to be removed to permit the rope to be placed on his neck. And while they delayed somewhat, he became impatient and said, "Let her go, boys." The sheriff cut the trigger rope with a hatchet, and his body shot down with all its 215 pounds of weight. Everyone within or without the stockade held their breath, and their hearts gave a great bound of horror when it was seen that his head had been severed from his body by the fall. His body alighted squarely upon its feet, stood for a moment, swayed, and fell.